Let's shift gears a little bit. Obviously, you have a Texas Rangers flag behind you. The World Series champions, Texas Rangers. And from Bruce Bochy came out of retirement to manage this team. I know he's close to you. Tell me a little bit about your relationship and what it's like to have Bochy come out of retirement and win the whole damn thing.
It was so crazy because we basically almost moved just at the same time. So I got a job offer to come to Dallas. And then he was like, there's only certain teams I'm going to, you know how he talks. There's only certain teams I'm going to go to. And he's like, you know, I'm talking to CY, you know, Chris Young. And he's like, I think the Texas Ranger, I think this is a good fit. I'm like, you're going to love Texas. And it was crazy because he kind of flirted with a couple other teams about maybe, and he just wanted it to be a great fit. He wanted to go in where he can make an impact. He also wanted a place where like CY is like, hey, I'm going to give you the reins. He's not going to be under a GM who's going to say, you can't do this, or he's going to get a phone call in the middle of a game and, you know, I want you to yank this reliever, or having to look at a card of what he's supposed to do. Like he could actually not have to do the whole analytics part of it. Yes, of course he does analytics. They all do analytics to a degree, but Boch is the mind. He uses what's in between his eyes and his ears and his emotion and his gut. And he wanted to be able to go to a team that he could actually do that with. And that was going to be the Rangers. And look what he did. I mean, no one ever thought, you know, especially the end, the stretch, they're losing a lot of games. And we all know that he's just money when it comes to playoffs, that he just knows what to pull, what to punch. And he's you know, he's just pretty amazing, the guy. And you know him too. He's just so grounded, so down to earth. He's been such a champion for me as well. He's actually one of the people who endorsed my book. So he's on the back of my book, and he's been good friends with my father. And that's, you know, how I get this amazing relationship with him. So I kind of feel like a daughter that he didn't have because he only has boys. But he's just another guy who's just really just loves to be encouraging and give, you know, words of wisdom. And me and him will talk about lineups, and he'll be like, what do you think about the, you know, what do you think about this guy? Cool. What about the, and I love that because he actually listens to me. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's funny because I am a female, right? But he does listen. He goes, you know, the game, you know? So it was great that they won it all finally under Boch. And the Texas Ranger fans, they love him here and been able to cover the team. It's great to see how they really just embraced him immediately. But at the same time, Jess, they call him Bochy. And I'm like, it's so funny. That's when you know if someone knows him or not, because in the Bay Area, we all call him Boch. And
I didn't know his name was Bruce for a while. Like, I didn't know his name was Bruce. Like, who calls him that?
So people will say Bruce Bochy. And I'm like, no, it's Boch, you know. But he's just, you know, and the fans love him, but so do his players and so do the old players. I mean, I've never seen so many former Giants players come back when Boch retired. And that shows a lot, you know, from the Brian Wilsons and the Lincecums, and
Lincecum was there. Like he doesn't go
he doesn't even leave his house, right? So, and then also just to see like that Madison Bumgarner, who's, you know, not in the league right now, he actually called Boch and was joking around like, let me know if you need me, you know, I can come out of the bullpen too. Remember that game 7, you know? So it was kind of neat to see like, you know, how much everyone respects and loves him and what he was able to get done here. But he's just a phenomenal guy.
When he retired, did you know he'd come back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, and a lot of people try to say, oh, he's done. I'm like, no, he's not done. You know, this is just maybe this organization now is not the right fit, and, you know, somewhere else will be. And look, you know, and he's able to do what he wants to do, and he's able to manage, not being told what to do. And Boch, we all know what Boch can do, and he proved it here in Texas.
Well, I think it's good just to, like what you said, like obviously analytics are taking over the game, but we don't argue with.
And I'm biting my tongue here a little bit, Jess. I'm biting my tongue a little bit because you know what I want to say, but I won't say certain things.
I know. But it's so interesting. I'm glad that Chris Young said that, because I feel like if you were to have somebody who's constantly calling and micromanaging, like that, Bruce probably couldn't have done that with the Padres. You know what that turned out with, but
right.
so good to hear. I'm glad. Good for him.
Yeah.
And